Now then, people, good afternoon this time. Welcome back to the Just Joe football show. I hope you're all doing well. Dr. Cook says Wayman finally makes an appearance. Mate, I was here this morning at about 8, 9 o'clock. Where were you? Good stuff. Listen, smash me a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel. Get your comments in. Hit that notification bell. I've got Lockie with me. As you can see, a fellow content creation, but cup champion, goal scorer. In fact, he's got G&A to the locker. A lot of love in the comments. Super goal. Lockie says, "Oh, when exactly it was a banger, especially where I were from at right back. It was a beauty." Before we get into it, although but we're going to touch on Graham Smith's latest article. He's done another. Obviously, we're going to hear a lot at the minute because they're there for 2 weeks, and while they're there, basically, Graham, Isaac Johnson, they're actually there at training, and Adam Underwood's there, so they're clearly asking questions and getting little bits of information that maybe they might not normally get, but they're there on the ground. Before I do that, I just want to address some things, right? On my last video, I share a lot of my life, probably overshare a lot of my life in terms of what I speak about on here. And as you know, I'm no longer drinking, right? Today, I'm 58 days sober. I was really disappointed that someone in my comments thought it necessary to say, "You look drunk on your Instagram story, cryy face." It pissed me off, to be honest, because it's like, I share my life here. You don't have to then sort of like try and use that. I drove home at 2 a.m. in the morning, right? After going down at 8 a.m. to play football, doing something. Lockie was with me all night. Yep. You'll know yourself. I drunk nothing but Red Bull.
Can confirm. Red Bull and Coca-Cola, mate. Can confirm.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
Smashed it really well.
It pissed me off because I thought I share that with you. Now you try, because people liked it as well. And I was like, oh, is that what we're going to do then? I'm trying to do something good. And then you see me on an Instagram story having a nice time and automatically assume that I'm pissed up. It pissed me off. You know who you are. Don't do it, because it was really annoying, and it's someone who watches regularly, so it's like it just pissed me off. And also people were saying, "Oh, I don't like when you have a go at subscribers or whatever." It is what it is. If I disagree with an opinion, I'm not perfect. Sometimes my emotions get the better of me. I am not perfect. If you're holding me up to a high esteem, then you're going to be disappointed, because guess what? I'm just a normal lad from Halifax. I make mistakes at times. Sometimes I'll say stuff that maybe I shouldn't, but that's what it is. It's the Just Your Football show. It's just, I'm not Sky, I'm not BBC, and it just pissed me off a little bit, because I thought, well, what's point if you're just going to try and anyway, I've said what I needed to say. I've got it off my chest. We move on now. Sorry about that, Lockie, but it actually annoyed me, bro.
Yeah, and like I said, everyone there yesterday was just happy and having a good time.
Exactly, that's all we were doing.
I was sober in that video, even though I was stood there with me.
Yeah.
Looking mental. So
yeah,
we just all having a good time.
JT maybe not so much.
Maybe not. Yeah, Jack was going off a bit there as well. He was getting a bit thingy at that
Jack
point.
And his girlfriend can put them away, can't they?
Yeah, absolutely. I expected that from Jack. I'd be disappointed if Jack couldn't, to be fair.
I'd
be fair. But Oscar was enjoying himself as well. So
Oscar.
Great time. Everyone was just happy and enjoying themselves. Yeah, Joe was on the Red Bull. It was in his hand all night. He was drinking.
Exactly, man. That's all I was drinking, because I knew I had to drive back, people. Yeah. I drove back. I'm not going to drive. That, first of all, I would never drink and drive, and I'm certainly not going to do that. For 2.5 hours up the A19? Fucking parts of it were shut as well, so I had to go a long way around. It was just a bit annoying when I saw that, because I thought, well, why? But anyway, we moved.
I want to give Oscar a shout out, because we got into Manchester and there were no trains to where he lives, so he got a £55 Uber.
Really? To Southport? Ouch.
So shout out to Oscar if he's watching.
Yeah. Wow. That's long, innit? 55 quid as well. And the thing is with Oscar, he's too nice, so he'd have spoke to that Uber driver all way. Uber driver was probably thinking, you fucking shut up, Oscar.
Can you go to sleep, mate? It's 2 a.m.
Yeah, top guy. We had a great night, didn't we?
Good.
Yeah, it was just a great day. Obviously, we met up with only Leeds bros came as well. Darren came and met us, so did Dara. And I think it was Darren's cousin. I think it was Darren's cousin. I forget his name now. I do apologise. Him and his girlfriend, and they all met us as well. So it was a great night. Yeah, look, Danny B, the coach, Uber driver, hearing about his assist for the whole journey. He said, kept saying to me, he went, I did get a G&A. He went, I'm a stat padder, Joe. I went, what? He went, I passed the ball to Sanchez for his goal. I was like, I love that.
He loves it, man. Go on, Oscar.
Yeah, man, it was quality, wasn't it? How's your body, mate? You're younger than me, so not that much, but you're
all right. Do you know what it is, Joe? With a few years ago, I'd have been fine, but I've had with me like health problems with me mouth and stuff, and I've got shin splints as well. It's just like I have to rest now, so it's I'm in pain. I've not been able to exercise really, apart from the 2 training sessions and the game. Before that, I couldn't exercise for like 2 or 3 months. It was horrible. So yeah, I'm in the bin a bit, which is a bit disappointing. So I'm gonna try to figure that out and fix it. Yeah, I know you were
fucked.
I know you weren't drunk, Joe, because in middle of nightclub, you were still holding your back when you were walking around.
Try to dance, and then every so often my back could go. I was going, oh god, Yeah.
Yeah, I'm all right. Just my feet are hurting, my shins as usual, as expected. But
yeah. Look at Danny here. Look, Danny, one of the best players for opposition. He says, I bet the silver has come off the trophy. Joe's kissed it that much. Yeah. It's a beauty. Danny was good, though, wasn't he? He was good.
Danny Ward put himself about, fed off scraps really well. Yeah. Good player.
Yeah. To be fair, Danny fouled me, right? But when you watch the video, it looks like I genuinely have just absolutely dived.
Yeah.
But he did foul me. I'm telling you, he fouled me. Anyway, yeah, it is what it is. Let's talk about Leeds anyway. We'll talk about, well, to be honest, we'll probably speak about the Content Creator Cup for a long time. But, mate, Graham Smith's done an article. We know Marseille are in hot pursuit of Igor Paixão. To be honest, that's all Oscar spoke about yesterday, actually, weren't it? He kept saying, it's not over, you know. I think we're going to get him.
On trade as well, yeah.
Yeah. He kept speaking about it. He was like, I think we're going to get him. Now, reports over the weekend appeared to say that Marseille, it was going to get done. It's now Monday, and the deal's still not done. The deal's still not done. Apparently, they're meeting. But there's still confidence within the Leeds camp that we can get it done. And Graham Smith has basically said that Leeds are known to be using Raphinha's career progression as a selling point, a unique selling point to teams to say, look, this is what can happen. And it's true, man. I stuck it on the thumbnail. At the end of the day, bro, we've taken Raphinha from France, which at the time he was playing for a team that were in the Champions League. He's come to a newly promoted side, give us 2 seasons, been unreal, gone to Barca, and could have easily, he was in contention for a large period for Ballon d'Or, let's be honest, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's a way of selling it. And obviously he's Brazilian, same as Muniz. So, and if he was to speak to Raphinha, Raphinha's only ever gonna say good things about Leeds United. He still loves us. He still comments on Instagram and stuff. So with that in mind, the fact that it's still 3 o'clock on Monday and we've not had a here we go, we've not had a, we've not had a, oh, it's getting closer. It's just, there's more talks. Are we quietly thinking, oh, hang on, is it going to happen?
Well, first of all, I think, the Raphinha thing, that's a good angle to go down. I mean, it's right there, and it came from France, made a massive name in the Premier League in the 2 years, and then got his dream move that he always wanted, and we allowed that. We didn't stand in his way. All we said was the price is this, and then he went, and it was happy for everyone. Obviously, we were sad he left, but we kind of knew, didn't we, that it was going to go. So, that's the perfect kind of thing that you could say to someone like Paixão if, unless we massively over him, we improve and we end up in Europe somehow. That's probably the model you've got to look at and say, look, come here, get in that Brazilian squad consistently, because he's not done that consistently in his career. It's a World Cup year.
Yeah.
Then in a few years, we'll let you move on. But having said that, This might be copium. Help me cope. I'm not. I don't think we get him, mate.
I think though. I think that Lockie is more you wanting to.
Yeah.
Not get your hopes.
I can deal with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is
Exactly.
All that. 100%.
Yeah. Because I spoke to Jura actually. Me and Jura, and this was to be honest, this was before even Anton's stat was close because he was saying, I hope we get stat, but he went, Joe Paixão. I said, I'm not even letting myself think about it because he had the same sort of thought process as you because you don't want to get excited by it if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's the worry. I remember I put a message in our group chat in September 24 where I went, it's about 4 or 5 games into their season and I was watching him. I went, if we're in the Prem, this is who I need on that side.
Yeah. And I can attest to this. He did put this in back all that time.
Since then, I've been manifesting it in my head, and then we're linked with him, and but I just feel like there'll be, even if it ain't Marseille, I don't know. I feel like someone could swoop in. I hope not. Look, if we got him, Joe, it would be, I mean, Raphinha, what I will say about him, and I'll say this so people don't think I'm salty if he doesn't come to us. I'll say it before. He's not perfect. He can be inconsistent. He can be greedy. He can overrun the ball. He can be quite wasteful as well. But he's one of them players where when he's on it, which is probably, 8 out of 10 times, he is so good. He's unplayable. But you can kind of tell with him, if it's early in a game, you can tell if he's going to play well or not. He's one of them guys. You tell if it's his day or not. Because I've seen him been back-pocketed by lower Eredivisie right-backs. But then I've also seen him destroy top Eredivisie right-backs. You know what I mean? But if he can just find that little bit of consistency in terms of performance, he will destroy the Premier League. And I'd love him. Like I said, I've wanted him for so long now. So I hope so, mate. I don't know. I can't get giddy. I want to, but I can't.
It would be a real coup, wouldn't it? It'd be one of them you stand up and you take note. And he's that X factor that, we'll need at times when we're under the cosh and we manage to get a ball out to him. He's going to be the one that's going to be able to get us up the pitch by beating a man and getting an on goal. That's what you need. Raphinha did it so many times, bro.
Yeah, he did.
Remember, like Everton 0-0, and he cut it in, just hit it, and it goes in bottom corner, and we win 1-0. And I love that South American passion that they bring to the football as well. Like even someone like Richarlison, who I don't think's that great, if I'm honest, but he always gives 110%. I think you'll get that from South Americans in spades, to be fair.
Absolutely.
Big up to Tom, super chat, putting in Lockie's channel. Big up to Tom, mate. Supporting the cause. Big up to Callum as well, Elite Warfare. Callum was on security duty yesterday with his dad. His dad was also a top guy. His dad actually is Ministry of Defence Police, who came and he actually, I've got it on my vlog, which will be coming out, folks, at some point. I've got some great footage of us inside the training room, inside the changing rooms, pre-match speeches, full time where we were all going, Lockie's on fire, your defense is terrified, which was class. But yeah, he said to me on that video, he went, "Oh, on a night shift, mate, at like 4 a.m. when there's no going on, we all sit in police fan and watch your videos." I was like, I'd never be getting watched by police. Just all sat there watching it. So
can I just say as well, Joe, while we're on that. Yeah. So end it game, obviously you're extremely popular, aren't you? Honestly. This guy's a celebrity, by the way. We went into changing room and I was gonna come up earlier, when all the people were there, but we tidied the changing room and stuff. So I apologize if anyone went early and I didn't get to see him. There were a few of us in there, so I apologize for that. But we had to tidy it up and make sure it looked good for.
Exactly.
So. But everyone that I met was so kind. Everyone is great. That's what I love about this.
Yeah.
People can criticize, but if they meet any of us or you or anyone in person, they'll probably get on.
Chat,
exactly. Everything will be fine. So it was great. Really good. Really enjoyed it. Yeah.
No, 100%. I agree. To be honest, mate, a lot of lads didn't know that it were on. So I've not watched all of that footage. So there might be some tallywhackers swinging about in the back, to be fair. You never know. I'll let you know and I'll send that to you specifically, Sly. Don't worry. Yeah, man. He's also spoken on the article. So we'll have to wait and see what happens between Marseille and Paixão. You'd imagine if Marseille don't get it, then Leeds are ready to pounce. That's what it looks like to me. It looks, maybe they've had a chat with their agent and he said, look, Marseille is my preference. However, if they can't get a deal done, I'd be more than willing to.
Do you think we get him, Joe? Are you confident?
It all depends. If Marseille haven't got the funds and they can't come to an agreement with fight, because the thing is, Feyenoord are strong in this position because they can go, well, we know Leeds are willing to pay. Leeds have got the money because we're a Premier League club, etc. Whereas France are like, oh, well, we'll give it you like this and then like this. And they'll probably just go, nah, because we can get this much up front from Leeds United. Do you know what I mean? So Marseille have got to find the cash. If they can't find the cash, then I think we'll get him, because of the injury, Lockie. I think that massively helps us.
True, yeah. Do we know how long that was? It said weeks on the website. I don't know.
Yeah, I think September, back end of September, maybe.
Right, okay, yeah, that's... that does help. If we're all right with that, that does help, 100%. I'd be all right with that. I'd say because I said this before, but
I'm happy to play with Ramazani, Nonto, and James until Paixão's back. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And I think Gosta said to me, actually, I can't actually remember, but he said Raphinha didn't get into the team until, I think, about a month into the season or something like that, maybe more. So, yeah.
Bielsa would have had him with 23s, man.
He might have done, actually, to be fair.
He came on, right? We beat Aston Villa 3-0. It was the game where Bamford got hat-trick. Raphinha came on. He was on the pitch like 2 minutes. He was on halfway line and he played this left-footed ball that just went straight through the defence and split it. And I went, oh my God, like what the hell?
Yeah, this guy's decent after that.
Yeah, it just went from strength to strength from there, let's be honest.
So one of them, innit, you watch it and you go, okay, yeah. Same with Paixão, mate. He'll do something and you'll go, oh,
wow,
okay. Serious player here.
Yeah, exactly. Wayne says still waiting for a goalkeeper. That is worrying. We will get onto that because that's also been touched on in the article. But before we do, it also states that Anton Stack's due any moment now. I think we'll get maybe not an announcement, but like medical done, boom, 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 and then maybe tomorrow we'll get the official announcement because they'll have to take pictures and that, won't they? Yeah. Unless that's already been done, to be fair. Well, I did see.
Will he be coming into Leeds or will he do it in Germany?
Germany, mate. This is what I mean. I was just going to bring up Reisel's comment about a flight coming in from Leeds Bradford Airport. Graham said basically there's a lot of teams. He said this in the other article. There's a lot of teams that are in and around Germany doing training camps and stuff, and that's why Adam Underwood's gone out there. So basically, that they can they'll get it all done there. There's no point in flying him back to Leeds to then flying back out, is there? At the end of the day, it'd be like, let's get you in here. There's loads of clubs in and around where they are as well, so they can easily get a medical done. You know what I mean? And then it'll be like, right, let's get you straight in with training camp now. You know what I mean? So, as far as I know, he's not going to be coming back to Leeds. That's what the article said anyway. And it makes sense, right? Like, anyway. Right, we'll talk about Rodrigo Muniz. I don't give a schmitz, just shared this information. So he's put up another cryptic post on Instagram story saying, Lord, correct my haste, perfect my patience and strengthen my hope. And then put a fingers crossed emoji. He's done that a couple of times now. Let me just share it. Obviously, this will be in Portuguese, of course, with him being Brazilian. But he's felt necessary to type it onto his Apple Watch and then take a photo of it in black and white, for that extra, like, look at this. And the song's called Alternative Outro. Don't know.
There's a lot of signs in there, isn't there?
There is, isn't there, though? This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. So
he's planned that. He's thought that through. He's not just done it.
Man. It's not as if he's just gone bang, 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 bang. You know what I mean?
He's gone, how do I make people
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
So, Muniz, man,
He's done two. He's done two cryptic posts now, by the way.
He deleted the other one, didn't he?
Yeah, he deleted it. Yeah.
Got told off for that.
Yeah, exactly. So this is the thing, innit? If there was no in that, why would he delete it, Locker? You know what I mean? You just go, I'm not deleting it. There's no
He wants to lead, doesn't he? I think he wants to play.
So.
I actually hadn't he's a player I don't know that much about because I didn't watch much of Fulham last year, but or year before. But I was speaking to Oscar on train about him, and he was telling me that he'd be perfect for us up there. He said. So I don't actually know too much about him. I just know he's a decent striker.
Not last season, but season before, he sort of like burst on that scene, didn't he? I think they'd had him a few seasons before. I think he scored like 7 in 7, something like that. And then last season, they did start Raul Jimenez ahead of him, and obviously, he still scored goals though. But yeah, I think for me, he needs to be the main man now, and we can offer him that, right? He's probably Igor wants him to be that main man as well, and just feed into that. I mean, the article does say their hunt for Muniz is still not over either. The hope is that Fulham will decide that there is a deal to be done, and the London club's position could change when a new striker arrives at Craven Cottage. The Cottagers are known to be in the market for a forward. Let's be honest, they've been linked to many, so they're clearly looking for another option. If you're trying to tell me that Muniz, who's we're happy now, are then going to sign another striker, he's then it's a bit like the Joseph situation. He's going to be third choice again, right? So what's he going to do then? Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So I think they're bringing a new striker and sell Muniz.
I'm fairly sure someone in the chat might be able to find it. I think I saw something this morning of Fulham agreeing or in contact with a striker from somewhere. I can't remember. Someone will have to let me know, but I'm pretty sure I saw that this morning. Obviously, I can't remember. It was a blur. It was like woke up about 8 times last night, just an excitement from how good we were the night before winning that football game. But I mean, you look at say this comes off, and all of them might not. Obviously, Stack's done. That midfield is a joke. That is such a strong midfield.
So as them 5 options, so we've got Gruev, Tanaka, Ampadu, Stack and Longstaff. And if we go with a 3, you don't sell Gruev then. So I think you've got 5. That 3. Good. Do you think we will go for a 3? I really liked it, mate. I'm getting Newcastle vibes under Eddie Howe.
Yeah. I want us to.
I'm getting the Roses vibes, the midfield 3 of you, Sanchez, and
minutes, when I found out what you have to do in midfield, I'm going wing next time, Danny. But I'm joking. I'll go wherever the gaffer wants me to. But I agree. I like 4-3 solid in the Prem as well, especially with the attackers we've got or we'll bring in. We've got so much balance in there. That's what I loved about that midfield 3. Everyone was you could see everyone had slightly different roles. You know, Tanaka was a bit more of the ball progressor. He moved around a lot more. And then the other guys were just solid at sweeping everything up. And it just works well. And adding Stack in there, I mean, and Longstaff obviously looked decent when he came on. A bit more sharpness as well.
Yeah.
Gruev as well, I thought played well. Like that 5 for me, I look at that and I go, that's a solid 5. Ages as well. They're all relatively young, 26, 27. Good ages, you know what I mean? So experienced in there, played a lot of football. So that midfield for me is, I think it's when you get stacking, leave that, park that. You know, that's done. Defense, maybe a backup fullback. Then it's done. Obviously, goalkeeper. And then you're just looking at the goalkeeper and the front 3. I don't know if we will play it. I want us to, just to clarify, I really want us to. But it's just, I don't know. This because Aronson weren't there. I'm starting to think maybe it was just something Farke dealt with just because Aronson weren't there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think the next game will be good. Yeah, and he didn't want to put someone in there. He wanted,
Forget about Aronson, actually, if we have a 3. Yeah.
But we've got... Yeah, that's true, actually, yeah. That means it'd be an option for there as well.
It'd be an 8, wouldn't it?
Yeah. That'd be 6 then. But... So, yeah, that's interesting, actually, what happens there. But
we can't sell Aronson, because the PSR is too much.
Yeah, we'd have to extend... Do what did with James, just put 10-year contract.
And then I don't give a Schmidt mentions there about Uche as well. We're being linked to that attacking midfielder. I know those that are in the know on Wacko keep saying we still want a 10. So you're probably right, because if we're being honest, in pre-season last season, he went with a back 3 for first game for 1 game. And we were all like, oh, yeah. And then when they all came back, he just went back to 4-2-3-1, didn't he?
Or what we could see with Farke is both. We could one game we could play a midfield three, depending on if we're coming up against a midfield three or good midfield, play midfield three. One game you might feel advantageous to play of a 10, a different profile. So I think if Farke does this and he doesn't usually change his formation, but maybe now he's in the Premier League, maybe he knows now he has to. So maybe he wants to build a squad who can play over 10 or over midfield three. Maybe that's what he's going for. And if we do bring in a Uche in, he's that alternative option in there, Aronson as well. And then you've got the solid midfielders that we've already got. So there could be rotation with it. Could change game to game. We'll see. It's exciting that, we're linked to these players. And again, I was speaking to Oscar and Andrea about Uche because I don't know much about him. And they both say, he's quality. So, I like.
He's very tall as well, because I said that on the video about him being like Steeperman in terms of, being big and physical. Like you've always mentioned, he prefers like a big physical 10,
Yeah. Physical, something physical, whether that's, quick agility or really big and strong. Farke loves someone in there that can do that.
Yeah.
So it's intriguing, is what I'd say, mate, to see what we are going to do in there. I think the next few games, if we'll see if he plays a midfield three in the next few, maybe then that is what we're doing. Closer to the season, obviously, that'll tell more as opposed to the Man United game.
Say like we've got Newcastle at home. You match them up, don't you? You know what I mean? Exactly. Maybe you put Stack, Longstaff, and Ampadu or whatever, or Tanaka, and then you sort of matching them up. I get that, mate. It makes sense, to be fair. And we need to be more flexible. We do need to be more flexible.
We will have to be. But you know what I always go back to? Farke said, I think it was his first or second interview, one of the first things he mentions was he wants another chance at the Premier League.
Yeah, exactly.
And he won't just say that, with this exact same process and ideas he had with Norwich. That, to me, and I could be wrong, means he's thought about this more. How can I do better in the Prem? What can I do in the Prem? And he saw Leeds as that opportunity where they'll invest in what he wants. And then, so maybe we will see a more flexible kind of setup and formation from Farke in the Prem. We'll see. But I'm excited by it either way.
Yeah, same. I'm massively excited. Just on Muniz, then he did say, I say, it's not over. All we've spoken on that. And then someone asked earlier about the goalkeeper issue. Let me touch on that now. So Farke does want a starting goalkeeper. We're well aware of this fact. There's been interest in Meslier. We're not aware of the clubs yet. What they've said is the tactical adaptation period, which will be going on in Germany for the new players. It's not as vital for the shot stopper, which we've touched on before, right? The goalkeeper is there to save shots and kick the ball long or short. The majority of goalkeepers can kick the ball long or short, of course, to varying levels. But we're not going to be asking a goalkeeper to roll the ball under his feet like fucking Ederson does at City. You know what I mean? We're going to be saying pass it 5 yards to Rodon or Biol or hit it into a channel, So I get it. He doesn't need to be in as a matter of urgency. And we know Leeds United if they don't get the goalkeeper right, I'll be very shocked. And the reason I say that is because we've been linked to nearly every available goalkeeper going. So that shows me they are being very extensive and really getting down to them fine details to make sure we get the right one, Locker.
Yeah, it's really, I goes without saying, it's really important. It just is, isn't it? You need a good shot stopper to stay in the league. But I agree with the goalkeeper. But what I will say, they did, especially the first half with Darlow, he did use his feet a lot. But what's important in that sense is the outfield players. They need to be the ones that are in the positions. The goalkeeper's not going to tell you where to go. They have to know their role. And then, like you said, it's just about the confidence at times to hit the striker or when to hit the striker, when to play into the snacker, when to go out wide. It's just that. But like you said, that doesn't take months. That'll take a week, a few weeks. Yeah. And if you've got experienced goalkeepers, the fact is a lot of them have probably done that anyway. In 2025, goalkeepers can all do a bit, can't they? So they're probably all used to that. So it won't take long. But if we need a solid goalkeeper, I think we've been saying this since the mistakes happened. But there's so many names. There's so many names that are intriguing.
Oh, so many, man.
Can we get them names over the line? But do you know what it is, though? Even if we don't, there'll be another one. This is it with me. I always think there'll be another keeper that's pretty decent. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I don't think it'll be our top 3 targets and the rest are terrible. I think all of them will be all right. So whoever that is, I don't really care. I think they'll be all right anyway, regardless.
Yeah. No, agreed. Agreed, man. Keeper will be, sound as a pound. We'll have to just wait and see who that is. What he does also touch on, Graham, saying that basically the midfield after Stack comes in, he's done. Another fullback seems a wise investment. That's more of an opinion because obviously at the minute we've only got Sam Byram covering both right back and left back. We saw that with Jayden Bogle basically playing a lot of the minutes. And was it Sam Chambers who came on at right back for him?
Yeah.
He does mention Isaac Schmidt, who's got an injury, but he did say that he's seen more of a winger under Farke than he was a defender. Which we all saw. He might have changed his opinion on that, but we probably could do with a right back. I'd say more a left back personally, and just leave Byram as backup for the right back, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I prefer Byram on the right, particularly in the Prem. I just think it just works better, doesn't it? But especially when we're getting pressed quicker on his stronger side, it's just easier to get rid. Like we learned yesterday, Joe, get rid if you're getting pressed.
Yeah, exactly.
So, fullback. And you're not going to be able to win. What man about? You're not going to be able to get every single position in depth in the first window, are you? So I think let's prioritize, obviously, the 11 or the 15. And then I'm sure we'll visit that later on in the window, potentially. But it doesn't have to be anyone ridiculously good. It can be someone really experienced or a young player that you think's got a potential. But we need someone in there, absolutely. And again, if Schmidt's thought more as a winger, then we don't really have any other fullbacks. Yeah, Chambers, who's a number 10 / right winger.
Yeah, playing right.
Felt sorry for him, man.
I know, yeah.
He's a good player as well. I felt for him. Yeah, but we definitely do because, like you said, you get an injury at fullback right now, we're in trouble, really, aren't we? So, get a fullback, get a goalkeeper, sort the striker out. The number 10 is the one, innit?
I don't know what.
What's going on there?
Yeah, it's an interesting one, innit? It is. I don't know what the situation is, but
Or they might even be, like
it can't be Arrington, can it?
No. I had a little. What about Metcher in there? Like what I really liked about him was his hold-up play was really good, even in difficult balls as well. When they're up to his chest.
Yeah,
his ability to, in one go, hold the ball up and hold off the defender and then turn with it and find a pass was really impressive. So there could be games, again, where we have a midfield, the two midfield, and he's kind of the one that does the doggy work for the striker, Muniz. So that could be a little option potentially. Who knows?
Yeah. I'm just going to update you. Isaac Johnson's just done his article. Main talkouts from that. Current Leeds transfer picture is one of hope and optimism. Muniz and Paixão are still seen as gettable. Stack is almost there. Chief pleased with progress, but still know there's a lot of work to be done. Goalkeeper and Schmidt update in there too. I'll quickly scan through it. So it does say Igor Paixão and Muniz are attainable transfer targets with the race for both far from over. It's Falk claims that Marseille were on the cusp of a deal were fed from French quarters to sway the battle for his signature. However, Leeds do remain in the picture. Sources have outlined that they're impressed by the Brazilian's character and feel he would add another fresh dynamic to current wing options. White's chief have used the example of Raphinha as a means to lure him and others to Elland Road. Paixão himself is open to a move, and Leeds could still be his final destination. There are alternatives if he isn't landed, though, which is huge. The Whites also see Muniz as a viable target, with the club receiving a good reception from the players' end. United feel they have done most of the legwork in this particular chase. Fulham are said to be in the market for a new attacker. I do think we get Muniz as well, man. Like, these words are brilliant.
Brazilians, get the Brazilians in, man. Honestly.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Stack is poised to be the sixth summer signing, scheduled for a medical on Monday, with the final details of the deals being checked and rubber stamped. And then he goes on to say, new goalkeeper has been made, though the mindset is not, it's almost a carbon copy. There is not too much of a rush on that one. It says it could be that a new number one is not recruited until a week before the opening game, though recruitment staff are aiming for him to be acquired sooner. As for potential outgoings, we're going to talk on Joseph, actually. Real Betis target Joseph is not for sale. However, it is uncertain when and whether he will fly out to Germany for the pre-season camp. Staff who note both his hunger for game time and young age says he's been given time to reset and recharge back at base. We'll touch on that. Harrison has been taken on tour, and insiders have underlined his commitment to the club and the 170-game Premier League experience he offers. It remains a case of wait and see. Isaac Schmidt is mindful of what game time he get next season ahead of the World Cup. He has been told by figureheads at Swiss national team that he will be included in the World Cup squad if he gets regular minutes. Schmidt is confident in his own ability, and his first for game time has increased given next year's tournament. However, no decision has yet been made, and Farke has told the player he values his presence in the squad. So there's loads for us to unpack. We've already done basically the first part is carbon copy. Like, they've obviously been told that information and both put their articles together. But let's touch on the other bits. Matteo Joseph. He's nowhere to be seen at the minute. He said he's not there yet to play football. The club are saying he's not for sale. I think that's more of a you've got to pay for him vibe, if that makes sense. Because I don't know how we get a 9, have Metcha, have Pirro, and then Joseph. If he's not happy with game time already, he's not going to be happy going into season. So what's your take on that, mate? And it just sounds to me like they're going to sell him. It's just a case of getting the right price, I think.
Yeah, it's thing because I was thinking about this, just before I came on. Like, when you see the stuff with Joseph, it's frustrating, and you're thinking, why you're not there? And the fact is, it should be, but why isn't it? Isn't like, is he just not right at the moment in the head? Is there something personal going on? And you don't know this stuff, and I don't want to really like batter him publicly with stuff like that, because I just feel a bit, if something came out in a few weeks that he was struggling with something like. But the fact is, everyone else is there. Everyone's training hard. Everyone's really committed. Nonto is a good example of that. It's the same age as Matteo Joseph. He's been through a lot at this club. I saw your thing earlier, Joe, with the baby post that motivated him and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, he's been through a lot with his club. He's there. He looks sharp. He looks ready. He's had the same amount of rest and break as Matteo Joseph. So that's kind of the example I'm looking at going, that's how committed I want the players that play for Leeds United. And the fact is, mate, for him at Leeds United this season, it's going to be even harder to get in the team because we've bought Metcha. We're bringing in another striker. What's that going to do for his, mindset? So he's got to play. I said this.
He has his heart set on a return to Spain as well.
I agree. Yeah. Maybe he feels comfortable in Spain. Maybe it's his home. It's where he's from. If that's the case, let's just get on with it and get going. Look, I've always said this, and I've always liked him. He's frustrated me the last 12 months. I can't lie. But it's not like, it's just, just deal with it now. Get it. Whatever's the situation, just deal with it. Let's get committed players that are really ready now to prove themselves in the Premier League. That's what we need, in my opinion.
100%. Jack Harrison, then. What's your thoughts on Jack Harrison?
It's a weird one, Harrison, because
I've got a signed Jack Harrison shirt.
Yeah, you should. You're buzzing though with that.
I know. I don't mind it because I think he'll stay. If I'm on it, if no one pays for him, I think they will say. If Everton came and bid 10 million tomorrow, they sell him. But I think he'll end up staying. If I'm honest.
Yeah. So this is it. This is my worry with Harrison if he stays, and I don't think this will be the case. I hope he's not the winger. I hope. I can just see a world where Farke's a loyal guy, where Farke will go, I'm happy with him. I'm happy with my wingers now.
Yeah.
Please no. Just because we link with Paixão, and then you say, oh no, Harrison will be the one. I'm a bit like, oh okay. Really? I hope that's not the case. Whether if he stays and we bring in a winger, that's what, 4, 5?
Yeah.
2. that'd be what, 5 wingers if we bring one in. Harrison stays.
Yeah,
I'm all right with that.
Yes, him.
It's an option.
It's
But
yeah.
well, does Harrison want to do that? That's the thing. But then it's down to who wants him, who's going to change that for him and buy him. So
what they're saying
yeah,
is,
as long as it's not the
he's
winger.
been committed, and I think he's impressed. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's his commitment and his willingness to do a job. Now, like you've mentioned, they said if Paixão isn't the one, there's still other options. I don't think they're going Paixão and then Harrison. I think they'll still go get another winger, right? So for me, if you've got James, Ramazani, Nonto, Paixão, let's say, and then Harrison, 5. That's good 5 options. People will say he's not Premier League and that. At the end of the day, of all our players, when we got relegated, he was the only one that stayed in the Premier League. He's not dropped down to the Championship, regardless of level, regardless of if you rate him. So he's experienced now. And I think he does a job. If we're winning a game, Paixão's running himself into the ground. I don't know. James has, whatever. Harrison comes on. And in terms of off the ball, I think he'll be very good. He's been with Everton, Sean Dyche, David Moyes. These managers played him because he knows they know he can do a job. So if we're to see a game out, I don't see it being a problem, if I'm honest.
Yeah, that'd be the only angle I'd be thingy with this. It's
off the ball, he's really good, right? He
works
like
hard,
in terms of where works hard is what I'm saying.
And positionally, he's decent. But yeah, it's not like I said. If we keep all our wingers that we've currently got, we bring in another one. He's the reserve to them.
Yeah.
I'm all right with that. And like you said, look, he's not this, he's not that, but he can be effective in his own way. Like you said, if we need to slow a game down, he's all right at keeping the ball, holding possession. When he doesn't try and take people on, or his crosses are a bit inconsistent at times. He's quite a safe winger. He works hard. And you might need that. Our wingers are quite flary. They work hard, obviously, but then I don't think they're defensively as sound as Harrison.
No.
Like Ramazani, Nonto, James as well. James can be a little reckless defensively. He works hard, but he's kind of got that mindset, and you might need that. It's boring. It's not extravagant, but you might need that. You might need it. We might have injuries, and then we might be. What do we do then? Bring in a youngster. He's there. It's a Premier League squad now, mate. It's not Championship. We need depth, even if that depth isn't world class. It's fine, basically.
Yeah. So, I'd love to know what this means.
That's a compliment. I don't get why that's.
So I'm going to share something with you now, right? Just for random guy. Would you qualify that as a heat map merchant? Would you though, Lockie? If someone said heat map merchant and you looked at that, you'd go, that's a heat map merchant, right? Do you know what that is?
100%. Is that Tanaka?
It's Tanaka. So what the fuck's wrong with being a heat map merchant?
This is a thing in football, Joe, and I hate it. And I don't know if Danny's still here, right? The coach, Danny, the gaffer. But if you said to Danny, he's a heat map merchant, I'm sure Danny would go, oh yeah, get him in my team. People don't understand. It's hard work is so key. What I wasn't at the charity game was heat map merchant. Because I'm slightly lazy. Jack, however, Jack City, heat map merchant. Ran everywhere, won battles, won duels, won the ball back. Like, that's what you need in your team. It's so important, particularly in the midfield. And even anywhere. It's hard work. What's wrong with hard work? Why don't people like hard work?
Listen, I'm not mentioning end product. You were the one who called him a heat map merchant. I didn't do that. You have to qualify your statement. And I've just showed you a heat map merchant who's Tanaka. Like what? Well, I did not mention his. If anything, I criticised his attacking output and said that off the ball he will be good to see out a game. That's all I said. I didn't say he'll get you great numbers. Who said that? Not me.
And it shouldn't be derogatory. Like,
no, it's not,
man. If we don't have all of our midfielders are heat map merchants. I mean, look at Longstaff, look at Stack. You think they're not? They are. I guarantee you. Stack will run a lot. They don't have the numbers. They're not going to get goals and assists this season. Like, I saw people were trying to use it to criticize Longstaff. I saw that online. Look at Sadiqa, and they were praising Sadiqa. Look at his heat maps.
Yeah.
That's more like Tanaka's, but even more.
Yeah.
Like, come on, it's not a bad thing.
It's not, man. I don't get what it even means, really. If I'm honest,
I think it's a way to try and say they just run about a bit. But it isn't. If they just run about a bit, they wouldn't be a professional footballer.
Yeah, that's a good point, mate.
But yeah, I get it, mate. Aaron, yeah, we know his end product's not great. Look at his numbers. We know that.
Yeah.
But he's not our starting winger.
Yeah, no, exactly. This is what I mean. He's going to be your fourth, fifth. Yeah. I do just want to say though, 1 second. Someone just asked a question. Why? I don't know what it is. It's something like why you're backing him. He's a turncoat or whatever, right? I hear you, right? But Nonto was the same. Wilfred Nonto was exactly the same. Did a lot worse. Do you know what? Out of all of them, Jack Harrison did the least, you know, people. He didn't refuse to play. The club tried to sell him. The club told him he had to go to Leicester. He drove all the way to fecking Leicester to sign for Leicester, and we went, no, you're not going.
Oh, God,
then he came back. Yeah, and then we gave him a new deal. And guess what? We were the ones who put in the deal about his relegation release clause. That's not on Jack. That's on the numpties. Do you know what? Everybody else left. So why is it that we batter him personally more than most? Because of his mum? Can't pick your family. It's his mum. She's going to back her son. It's not that deep. If you spoke to my mum, she'd have gone, that's my son. Don't talk shit about him.
Yeah, same. That's how.
Do you know what I mean? That's my son. My mum had many an arguments for me and my brothers when we were growing up. Trust me. Absolutely. So it is what it is. It's like, for me, it ain't that. For me, it's not that deep. It's not that deep. It's not that he chose Everton or anything. Like, at the end of the day, he was going to get his wages paid. Oh, so you can come to Championship with us on half, or you can go get your full pay in the Prem. What do you want him to do? Sell his house? Downsize? Come on, man.
It's, for me, mate, I'll never have that love for him in terms of from a fan perspective.
No, I get that.
Because he didn't go through what these guys that got promoted went through with us. He did stay in the Prem for that. But these guys, for 2 years, grinded it out for 2 years to get us promoted. So that's why I'll always back these guys.
If Aronson was good, he'd have came back last year? No. Do you think Vorba, if Vorba could have got a deal, he'd have came back last year? No. Do you think if Nonto would have accepted a bid from Everton, do you reckon he'd have turned around and gone, no, I'm staying? No. Oh. These are the facts, people. It's just the coincidence was that Harrison was actually good enough for 2 years.
Yeah. And that's, I get people, look, if people don't like him, I don't disagree with that. If that makes you feel like you're betrayed, I get it. I'm just not that arsed. If they're playing for Leeds and they're doing all right, like I said, I won't forget. I don't forget. So I'll never get them on my shirt, or I'll never, stuff like that.
Yeah,
yeah. There's players I prefer. There's players I love. The ones that have gone through these 2 years for us, they'll always be my favourites. Ampadu, Rodon, Bogle, all them guys. So, but I'm not. I don't care.
Yeah,
that's just me.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean.
Like you said, mate. I know my mum. If people slagging me off, my mum she's gonna hit everyone.
Yeah, he did. Sorry, facts, people. He did not jump ship. He didn't. We put it in his contract. What are people not understanding? He did what every other player did. What Adams did, what Sinistera did, what Aronson did, what Vorba did. He did none of them stayed. Do you know that summer, right? Listen, I don't want to. Do you know that summer when Junior stayed, right? Junior tried to move. There was Fabrizio Romano put out then that Real Betis were trying to get it done. That summer, go on, he tried. People forget all this. Oh, no, I wanted to stay. Yeah. He tried. Go on Romano's Twitter. He tried.
I got told that although Rutter was devastated he left, he didn't have any intention of staying in the Championship.
That's what I was saying, but it is what it is. Like, my point is, he didn't go jumping ship for me, right? Let's say Voba. Voba was told he was going to be captain. He captain is a behind the closed doors friendly by Barnsley. He said to the manager, I will stay. Then he fucked him off. Sinistera told fans leaving, I'm staying. Adams, the same. Adams, when we played that first game in the Champo, he's on the pitch putting his arm around Somerville for cameras. Next minute he's gone. They're a lot worse. Harrison just did what his contract allowed him to do. You know?
It's the difference between the fan and the player, really. And it's this is their this is their job. They want to play at the highest level. Their careers are short. They don't want to play in the Championship. It's not a highly rated league. I'll put it this way, right? If this season, say Spurs, someone came in for Tanaka, he'd want to leave.
Yeah, exactly. 100%.
He might not push for the move. He'd be talking to his close circle, his agent. He'd go, oh, can we make that happen? 100%.
Yeah, exactly.
Not because he hates Leeds, because he wants to play at top level. He wants to play in Champions League. He wants to play in Europe.
100%.
They all do. They all would do that.
Yes, brother. Right, let's move on from Harrison. It is. It always splits opinion, but I just think it's fair to give a counter argument.
I get it. I get it.
You know what I mean? There is a counter argument there to be had. Again, Schmidt, what do you reckon happens with Schmidt? I think he'll go, even if it's a loan with a view to a perm, because I don't see how he gets the game time.
Yeah, it's about World Cup for him. Once playing the World Cup, he'll have to play football, like it was said earlier. So that'll probably mean he'll have to leave. Yeah. And if Farke does see him as a winger, he's got no chance, has he? No.
Oh.
But I like him. He's a good player. He needs to play, though. He definitely needs to play. He does. And maybe a loan with a view to it. Maybe a loan, he comes back. Yeah. You know what I mean? You just don't know, do you? That's what I'm saying. A loan would be good in a decent league, decent competitive league, good level, does well, competes next year. Definitely,
Yeah, exactly that. Right, to finish up, mate, we've got some super chats. We've had over 1,000 people watching. Big up to everyone as well. Joe giving off Prem Furpo vibes, a card waiting to happen. Joking aside, a great day. Nice chat after with several of the players. Great goal by Locke. It was a fantastic goal.
I'll just say as well, right? Because Andrea put the clip up and people saying stuff on Twitter, right? I saw him, right? He was by his post. I don't usually shoot, and I was getting shouted at by Danny for not shooting. I could hear Danny saying, hit it. It came there. I saw the keeper was a little to his right, to my right, and I thought, I'm just going to hit it in that corner, and it went in. So anyone saying he should have saved it, I saw it. Otherwise, I'd have passed to Lloyd. There you go. You need to clear that up.
Love that, mate. Love that. We've also Tom, who put your channel in earlier on. Big up again to Callum from Elite Warfare. Official Zuma man Dan says, if I heard a player and his mum taking the piss out of the club, no way I would want him back. I'm thinking more of the dressing room. Same for Nonto then, who said he refused to play. This is my point, though. We're all okay with Nonto now. That's my point. If Harrison in a month's time, if he pulls on the shirt and scores a winner against Everton after coming off the bench, it's all forgotten. And that's all I'm saying. People are angry now. I get it. If you go back to the Nonto video, I called him a rat. And if you go to the comments, everyone will say he should never pull on that white shirt again. Now we're all, he's going to have a great season. It's football.
And what I want to say on that, and big up official Zoom, he's a legend. I just want to say, though, this is just, players are closer with each other than they are with fans. They like the fans, they like the club, but footballers are very close to each other. They're part of a team. I promise you, none of them players give this is my opinion. None of them players give a crap if he disrespected the club.
No.
I don't think they care.
No.
I really don't. That's just, it's their job.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
If he came into training first day and he put it in, if someone did think that, it's forgotten straight away, in my opinion.
Yeah, and I, exactly. And he'll have friends within the group. They'll go, Jack, welcome back. Like Dan James, like Brendan Aronson. They're not fans. They don't feel it like we do, peeps. Ryan Powler Higgins, who we met yesterday as well, big up Ryan. He says, luckily the people running the club can put business in front of pride and sentiment. We need depth in the squad. And he would add depth, genuinely. I know it won't go down well, and I keep mentioning, I mean, you had to come back a second time, if I remember, Andy. You were like, I need to do it again. It was quality, mate. So, we're just waiting on Marseille, but Leeds are basically saying that it's far from done. I just want to shout out Lord Ash as well. I don't know if you saw, but he did a Juan Martinez tweet. Exclusive, Paixão to Sunderland, here we go, confirmed. And it got picked up by French fans. He's got over like 200 quote tweets, retweets. They even tagged in journos who were responding to it.
Oh my god!
So he's got them all on strings. So fair play to him. Juan Martinez is back with a vengeance. Thank you for signed shirt. Pride of place in my collection, Anthony Johnson. Not a problem at all, mate. Anthony, are you the guy that bought the 4 shirts? Am I right in saying? Let me know. Let me know. Because if it is, Anthony bought 4 shirts with, was it Leeds Content Creator Cup on the back? Lockie with 2025 on it. Do you remember when we were signing them in the dressing room?
There were a few, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was, yeah.
Yeah, he bought 4 shirts, 4 folks. One of them to sign from our team, which I think was on the back, and their team on the front. And then the other 3 went to Joe B, who's going to raffle them off in some capacity. So you might be able to get, you might be able to get one of them shirts. So yeah, it says Creator Cup 2025 actually. So there you go.
Joe B, by the way, what a guy.
Yeah.
That event was crazy. He did so well. I know everyone said it, but he deserves more. So well done, honestly, legendary.
Yeah, no, exactly. And he's very I don't know what the word is. I forget what you call it. Like self-deprecating. Like he don't really take the like, look what I've done kind of thing. He's very much like, no, it's okay. So his mum and dad were there, and they'd be super proud, nice. Like super proud. So it was amazing. Man,
What's
it was
Max saying in the chat as well. What are you on about, Max?
Max is giving us grief, innit? I was your biggest fan that met you, guy. Do you know what, man? Max got turned up like a kipper, man, by Lloyd.
Do that.
Every time ball came in, Lloyd just went. Have you seen highlights reel of Lloyd, by the way?
Yeah.
He was quality, man.
Decent, man.
Great feet, Lloyd. Great feet.
That's a good player.
Poor Max had his work cut out. I can't lie to you. He did.
He had no cover as well, didn't Max? I'll give him that. There was no cover at all.
Yeah.
Not like our centre-backs, Rocco and Joe. Unbelievable.
Yeah. Foul throw lately is Max's channel name. I don't know if mine were bad as well, to be fair. A few people, I don't know. Were they? I don't know.
They didn't go very far.
No, I said that, though. Like, I kept going this way, because I was going, my arms, man, I can't. He's semi-pro and I'm semi-mobile. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Joe was unreal. Joe was unreal, man. Honestly, every time ball came over, I genuinely was like, I'm not worried. Because Joe just go bang.
Or Rocco were covering. Do you know what I mean?
Rocco, yeah.
Yeah, I shouted at Joe at one point because he was telling me to head the ball and I do not head the football.
Oh, do you know what though, man? The goal scorers, Matty Wick goal as well, man.
Yeah.
Quality.
Decent ball through to JT, whoever did that, wasn't it, to be fair?
Yeah. Have you seen that goal, by the way?
Yeah.
Oh, what a goal that is.
Goal. Great team goal, wasn't it? What, the first one? The
first one's a banger. Lloyd, great feet into Sanchez. He gives it you, and then you just play that ball around the corner. And
JT
brilliant,
actually squares it.
Yeah. For once, yeah. He was like Hadi Sacco, weren't he? Square it, man.
You have to remember, though, Joe, it was raining, so...
Yeah, that's what he said. Oh, man, don't. It was so funny. Evie did a great job on comms, very dry. I've listened to bits and bats of it. So, a lot of love there as well. Joe was calm as feck, even when writing people off in tackles. Yeah. It was just brilliant, man. I'm honestly buzzing with it. So buzzing. But listen, folks, we've done an hour. Squeezed an hour out of that. It was great, though. Listen, thanks, everyone, for watching, as always. Thanks for yesterday. I know me and Lockie, we loved it. It was such a great day. yeah, thanks for supporting the channel as always. And that'll probably be it tonight, I reckon. We get an announcement tomorrow, do you reckon? Or it might be
It'll
tonight.
Be tomorrow. It's Leeds. We take a bit longer with everything, don't we? So
yeah.
I don't know. They might surprise us.
They might do it tonight. I mean, the other announcement for Longstaff was 9 p.m.
Yeah.
Which I didn't expect, you know what I mean? So maybe we do get one tonight, potentially, because he might be in training tomorrow. So
that'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be. It would be.
Well, if you're showing up with squad in Germany, you know, they've started already. So get it done now, Leeds. Get it done.
100%. 100%. Right, folks, we'll leave it there. Going over. You've done a new video. Oh, no, you haven't.
I've done a stack one. I need to edit it now, and then I'll release it probably at about 5.
Do you know why I thought you'd done a new video? Because I remember it getting put in the group chat, but it was the one that Dan mocked up. Were you in it? Do you remember?
All right. Yeah.
Have you seen it? Which group chat was that in?
That were Yorkshire Roses one. That was
let me find it, man.
It was midfielder thing.
Yeah. Let me find it, man. It was a banger. 1 second. People have got to see this. Wait there. Where is it? There we go. There's so many group chats now, by the way.
Yeah, there is.
But it's brilliant, man. Where is it? Media. Let's have a look. Oh, there we go. Here, folks. I've got to show you this before you go. It's a cracker. Right there.
Wayne in the chat as well. Met Wayne yesterday. Shout out to Wayne.
Big up.
Did a lot of voluntary stuff at the event.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he did. Good guy, man. Really good guy. There we go. Look. These 5 progressive midfielders could transform Leeds, and there's Locke. Brilliant, by the way. Absolutely brilliant. Quality, man. Loved it. Absolutely loved it.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Hello.
It's a new flashy feature on StreamYard. That's all right, isn't it?
There you are. It's coming up again, look.
Yeah, no. Check that, man. I didn't.
Is it going to do it 3 times? Is it going to do it again?
Yeah, I think it just loops. I think it just loops. Oh, look at this one here. Hang on.
Oh, no.
Right there. Breaking news.
There we go.
Like and subscribe. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Oh, Lockie deserves a Seahawks jersey after his kind words. There you go. Drop him a message. You can hook him up.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Right, folks, smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, get your comments in, hit the notification bell, and we'll see you in a bit. Peace out, folks. Bye-bye now.